Hey everybody, I'm just out here today practicing. I'm going to make a compass set, probably right in here, this area. It's before season, so I can't set the trap and leave it here, but I figured I might as well make a couple practice sets before season actually opens. So compass set, the way that it works, or at least my idea how it's supposed to work, is it gets their feet moving around a lot, which increases your catch chances, especially when you're using a smaller trap. It's a flat set, meaning that there's like no backing, and well, some flat sets have backings, I should say, but the way that this works is that it's flush with the ground. And normally I would be doing this with gloves, but like I said, we're just practicing here today. And I wouldn't be showing you guys this if it didn't work. I've caught animals doing this. But the trick to a lot of these flat sets is you don't want to make a big flashy, a lot of dirt kicked up in the area. We're just kind of keeping it all controlled here. We're not going to make a big mess. So I've anchored these number of different ways. I've used drags and I've used wolf fang anchors. That's the anchor that I choose to use. A lot of them work. But we're not anchoring this because, like I said, this is just a practice. So you got some loose dirt there in the bed. That's good. It's a few too many roots here for my liking, but it's just a practice. And don't be afraid to dig your beds deep. Got lots of loose dirt here. It's been real dry this year. So, that's kind of nice. Got a 1.5, good fox trap. And we're going to pretend that we drove our cable stake into the center there. And you just pack the dirt. The jaw's right there. And usually I usually just take some leaves and wad them up like that, kinda, and stick them right under that pan. We don't need that. We don't want any leaves in the bed yet. We're still packing. But I just wanted to show, this is how you pack them in. And you got to get both hands in there, but you don't want this trap to move. It moves. Fox comes in and steps on that, it's not going to be any good. So, like I said, we're gonna just pack this thing in. it being dry doesn't, it's different. It's usually soaking wet everywhere around here. But, you know, you can push on that thing now. There's a little rock there. Push that dirt clod right in there. There's your jaw. I stuck it behind the jaw. And that thing, man, it doesn't, there's just a tiny little bit of rock. And you just keep, you know, use a knuckle or something and push on that, or your thumb. Pack that thing right in. You don't want it to move. So you got your trap. It's not moving. Then you can start sifting. Now, my pan is right here. And I like to just make a little low spot right on that pan, about the size of a fox's foot. My pan is right there. If I press on that, it's going to go off. Now, it's not the prettiest bed. It's usually, you know, you try and make it as flush as possible. Now, we can manipulate that a little bit. But it's something, you know, and he's not ever going to step on a stick that's pointing up like that. So that kind of, just a little bit of guiding. Nothing, you don't want to get real crazy. That's even might be a little bit much. Maybe something like that. And then what I do is I just, you know, I leave that low spot exposed. But I just lightly blend it in with some leaves. You don't want to get real crazy. And it should almost look like there's nothing even here. Except for that low spot. And I, like I said, I like to leave it exposed. Now, the part why they call it a compass set. You can dig or drill these, or, you know, use a punch like I'm doing. So, now you look at it, and my spacing's a little off on this hole. But there's 4 holes, and then you put 4 different lures in each of them holes. And a fox is going to come in, and he's going to look around, he's going to smell, he's probably going to try and he's probably going to put his nose in each one of them holes. Or if there's one he really likes, he'll go up to it and try and dig it out. I've had that happen. But in all the chaos of him going nuts over these holes, there's a real good chance that he is going to end up putting his foot right there. And my pan, if I did everything right, should, oh, I can see it. Yep. He would have put his foot dead center right in the middle of that pan.